What's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman Wrestling Network on this Sunday afternoon. We are about 7 hours away from the main card of Battleground, presented by the WWE on the WWE Network. And, a lot of the rumors have been tossed around that there could be a possible, real strange or exciting ending to the main event tonight with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. It's been reported that the WWE is trying to make Battleground a more significant pay-per-view. In my opinion, I don't think it needs to be made more significant, for the fact is you have SummerSlam as your next pay-per-view. You can beef it up a bit, but it's never going to be like a SummerSlam, because you have your top four. You have your Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. And, everything else is just, like build-up pay-per-views in my eyes. But, yeah, so significant? How significant do you want to, this is what, the third? I believe it's like the third edition of Battleground, something like that. But anyway, WWE has rumored their plans in the work to make this a very interesting ending, which I have no problem with it. I would love to see an interesting ending to a couple matches, to say the least, going into SummerSlam, just so we won't have this match here at Battleground pretty much the same as the match we're going to have at SummerSlam. So we'll just have to wait and see what the WWE does decide to do. I know on many occasions we do hear a lot of rumors, and we're looking forward to see if they come through. And then when it's all said and done, the pay-per-view was as predictable as we once thought it was. Now, I will say that the Owens-Cena match and the Rollins-Lesnar match, to me, aren't so predictable. There's more people, I think, thinking that Cena is going to lose the U.S. title to Kevin Owens than people thinking that Cena is going to retain. And there's a lot of people thinking that Brock Lesnar is going to come out of Battleground with the WWE World Heavyweight title, more so than what, the Rollins fans. So I personally think Cena is going to retain, and I also think that Seth Rollins will walk out of Battleground with the WWE World Heavyweight title, because I just don't see these two guys losing their titles on a pay-per-view right before SummerSlam. I mean, this is what SummerSlam is all about, big matches. So, I could be wrong. I've been wrong so many times before in the past. So, anyway, moving on, MVP and TNA have departed ways. I know he had a contract till February of 2016. There's been a lot of issues between the two, and this just adds more to the sadness of what's going on in TNA wrestling at this point. Everybody's telling us to be patient and whatnot, but I do think this is not a work. I do believe that MVP has left, and he's left the company for good. I don't think we're going to see him come back. So obviously the Beatdown Clan is resolved, or dissolved, I should say. And I like the Beatdown Clan. I thought it was a great stable, but they kept losing members. First you lost Samoa Joe, then you lose Low Key. You replace people with Homicide, Hernandez. Yeah, so TNA is in a situation where I hope they can dig themselves out of this hole. I don't know if they will, but we'll just have to stay tuned and wait and find out. Now, I finally watched this past week's episode of the WWE Total Divas. Now, I enjoy watching this show. The one thing that I have an issue with is, like, watching this past week's episode, they have not even, done the WrestleMania yet. They're at the WrestleMania time, but they haven't even gotten past that. This is 4 months ago. I think this is one of the issues I don't like with Total Divas is, yeah, I know you tape it ahead of time, um, but can't you do it to the point where maybe you're only a month behind instead of 4 months behind? WrestleMania is long gone and past us. And to see Nikki Bella and Paige and everybody talking about WrestleMania and Natalia with her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, talking about autograph signing for the WrestleMania weekend, to me, it's just like, okay, come on, guys. This is a new season. Why are we 4 months behind? That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. I did watch Lucha Underground. I thought it was a pretty good show. I like the fact that Sexy Star ended up defeating Superfly and the arrogant Mark Martinez. That was pretty fun to watch. And of course, we saw Prince Puma at the very end confront his opponent at Ultima Lucha, the event that's coming up not too far in the near distant future, where we'll also see Johnny Mundo against Roberto. No, it's not Roberto. It's Alberto El Patron. So, yeah. So, Lucha's been pretty good. I enjoy watching that show. I like messing around with Lucha Underground, though. It's fun to watch, though. And we're going to see Vampiro go up against Pentagon Jr. And I'm liking this. I like this storyline with Vampiro because, God, I remember watching him in WCW back in the days. He's put on a lot of weight. He has no hair anymore. But I like his character. I think he works well with Matt Stryker as an announce team. And I'll be quite honest with you, Vampiro and Stryker are better than Cole, JBL, and Byron Saxton on Raw. I mean, this is part of the problem with Monday Night Raw and the pay-per-views, for that matter, with the WWE. Moving on to this topic, watching the older pay-per-views with Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, they really got into the match. They were so excited about watching these matches and announcing these matches. They got really into it. Whereas we watch JBL, Cole, and Byron Saxton, half the time they're not even talking about what's going on in the ring. They're talking about other topics. And this, whether it be the way Vince and Triple H wants it, but, if your announcers can't get the fans at home involved in wanting to see a match, it don't make sense. I mean, that's what you're there for. You're supposed to get the fans involved at home, to get them, to want to see the match. You want to, really talk about what's going on, whether somebody, gets body slammed or someone's in a figure four. Be excited about what's going on in the ring. Don't be talking about the WWE Network or the WWE app, or talk about something that's totally off topic. And this is what these guys do. And I think this is part of the reason why people tune out of Monday Night Raw. But that's my opinion. I think they could have a better sense of, you guys know what I'm talking about. They just need to get involved in the matches as they are being aired. It's the bottom line. So, anyway, Daniel Bryan says, don't listen to the rumors about he won't be back in the ring. He says he will be back. He doesn't know when. So this is a good thing for Daniel Bryan. Whether it's a smart thing or not is another story. And, when he does come back, he will get the fans behind him. But will he ever escalate back to the top of the WWE mountain remains to be seen. I don't think he will. I think he will get the opportunities to go for the belt, but I think they're going to be, he's going to come up short. So, anyway, these are my thoughts and my opinions here on this Sunday. Again, Battleground tonight. We are 7 hours away. 6 hours away from pre-show, 7 hours away from the actual card. So I hope everybody gets to tune in and watch. And we'll see what everybody's thoughts and opinions are. And let's hope the WWE does have some surprises for us, because um, it would be nice. It definitely would be nice to try and do something different to draw the viewers back in. If the WWE wants ratings to move on up, they need to play their part as well. All right, everybody, enjoy your Sunday afternoon, what's left to it. Peace out, and we'll see y'all next time. This is the Iceman.